What happens when you get into debt?
It's a load of bollocks! Get off this lad!
No!
And you can't
I'm going to struggle to pay this.
or won't pay it back.
It doesn't matter what you want, sir. Unfortunately, that's the law.
We meet the High Court enforcement agents who are pushed to their limits.
Evil! You have to down to hell!
Well, I'll smash the window then. It's false imprisonment.
Dealing with desperate debtors
Hello?
in dramatic situations.
You want to stand here like a big man.
Leave it. Talk to me. Talk to
Push me about.
We meet the people who are losing their homes
I don't know where I'm going to stay for the night.
That's an immediate eviction.
and their possessions.
The desks are going. Everything.
You're joking.
Because whatever happens,
High Court enforcement!
if you can't pay, they'll take it away.
New findings have revealed that Britain's debt crisis is having a big impact on small businesses. A third of all small business owners say they write off thousands of pounds worth of debt every year. And 1 in 5 companies go bust because of delayed or unpaid invoices.
Brian O'Shaughnessy and Kevin Stokes are High Court enforcement agents. They travel around the south of England, repossessing homes, collecting debts, and seizing goods when debtors can't or won't pay.
What we got next, Kev?
We've got High Court writ for night's travel.
Today, they're heading for Horsham in West Sussex.
You looked into this, and it's a coach company, isn't it?
Yeah, coach company, yeah.
And they were taken to court by Diamond Travel UK Limited. This is for big bucks, mate. We're looking at over 16 grand on this, mate.
No.
Yeah.
Brian and Kevin need to track down the owner of the company and ascertain any assets that could cover this large debt.
So we'll crack on with this one first. This seems to be their depot.
It's really important for you to do your research before you get to a premises. You need to know what assets they're going to have there. As soon as I get onto a site, I'm looking for higher value assets, something that will cover the debt.
Here we go. Nice travel, this one.
Hello.
The coaches are company assets that could be seized. Brian and Kevin locate the headquarters on a small business estate.
Hello. Madam, you can just let me in. I don't know if they know about the debt, but obviously they've seen us and they're not too happy about it, so they've just locked the door. So I'm going to give them a call, have a chat with them, let them know what it's all about.
Nice travel.
Hello, madam. I'm the High Court enforcement agent that's standing outside your premises, and we're here with a High Court writ today for night's travel. Is there anybody that I can speak to regarding this debt?
No, the only thing I can do is get Mr. Knight here, he's the owner.
Yeah, do you know how long he'll be till he gets here?
No, I don't. We can phone, that's all we can do.
While they wait to hear from Mr. Knight, the employee who shut the door on them comes back outside.
Where's all your paperwork? What's this for? Is it signed by a judge?
Yep, stand by the High Court.
A stamp, yeah?
Are you the director of this company?
No, I'm not.
Okay,
I'm just somebody
I don't need
that
to speak
works
to them.
here.
Okay, I'll
and
speak
they
to
are
the
not
director.
here,
I'll speak
then
to
there's
the-
nobody here.
I'll speak to the director
Get
when
off
he gets
the
here.
property.
We're not going to be doing that.
You have no right to be here. You
Why
have
not?
No right
Why
to
don't
be
we
here.
have a
This
right?
is private property. You
Okay,
see, when
can I just show you
come in
something?
here, a bit of paper that's what, stamped.
No,
printed
no,
off
it's not a bit of
some
paper.
them.
It's from the High Court.
A High Court? What?
Yeah.
Has it got his signature on it? Has it got the judge's signature?
There you go.
Has it got someone that's
What are you
actually
looking at?
signed their oath of office?
What are you looking at?
Let me ring my friend. Right.
What is it?
It's a load of bollocks. Get off
You-
this lad.
no.
You have no right to be
There's
here.
my right.
No, that is not. That is
That's
a bit
my
of
right.
fucking paper printed off of the computer.
We'll beg to
and
differ.
You know it. Just go away.
Can I talk?
Can you just leave?
Can I? No,
All of
I'm not
you.
going to leave. I will not leave until I'm ready to leave.
Who are you looking for?
Looking for night's travel.
There's nobody here.
Okay.
It's just me and one other lady.
What time
in
is
the
it now?
office and-
3:10.
3:30. I'm going to make entry into your premises.
Yeah, you're not. I demand my rights, yeah? Get the police here
You're an
right
employee.
fucking now.
You're an employee.
I can't give you permission to
I don't
access
need your
the building,
permission.
that's not
I don't need your
mine.
permission.
No, you need the police
No, I don't.
permission or the
No, I
owner
don't.
or the landlord
There's my permission.
That is nothing, mate. That means nothing.
Well, we'll see at 3:30, won't we?
Obstructing the High Court enforcement agents is a criminal offence. Anyone not cooperating could be arrested.
I'm here with the High Court writ. There's one employee here who's become like difficult and obstructive and quite mouthy. I've explained to them that I'll be entering the premises. I'd like the police here for assistance.
If I had £1 for every time I met somebody that knows the law, knows what I can and can't do, I wouldn't be sitting here. I would be away in Barbados sunbathing.
If the situation escalates before we get there,
Yeah.
then just give the call back on the line.
Thank you very much. That's great. Thank you. Bye. Bye. Okay, police are on their way, yeah?
You are disgusting.
Thank you very much for your comments, madam.
You really are.
Okay.
How do you sleep at night?
In the lovely
I
bed.
don't need to talk anymore. We don't need to talk.
You're disgusting.
Thank you very much.
The commotion has attracted some interest from neighbouring businesses.
Come on, whose girlfriend's that? See how they want to play it when the police get here. If they're not playing ball, I'll go and source us some tools to get in.
The team have the right to enter commercial premises by any means necessary, but forcing entry is a last resort.
That's been locked.
Kevin's always on the lookout for an open door.
People do silly things, they forget. They will slip.
Leave it alone.
They will slip, I'm telling you.
An unlocked door for me is the holy grail. People get caught up inside buildings when you're outside and they keep popping their head out to find out what's going on. And at some point or another, they all do it. They leave the door unlocked.
After 20 minutes, the police arrive.
We've explained to them that obviously we will force entry if they don't open the door and let us in. I've got you here because she's been obstructive, she's locking the door. We just don't want there to be a breach of the peace while we carry out our duty.
Ten minutes later, Brian and Kevin are still stuck outside. But then, a door is left unlocked. Kevin seizes his chance.
Hello.
Get out!
No, don't put your hands on me.
That is so fucking wrong.
Okay.
He may be in, but will he ever get hold of the £16,000 he came for?
Let go. I'll do it.
Even the police are having trouble reasoning with the employee.
He just forced his way in. No, it's not.
Kevin's made entry into there and he's got full rights to do so.
Fuck off, all of you. You're a bunch of cunts. Yeah.
The employee leaves, but there's still no sign of the owner. If he doesn't show up within 2 hours, the team are entitled to seize assets to the value of the debt. So when the coaches return to base, Kevin spots an opportunity and grasps the initiative.
I'm going key collecting.
Taking the keys to the coaches means they are now the property of the court.
That's one vehicle I've taken control of.
If Mr. Knight doesn't pay, the vehicles could be sold to cover the debt.
My name's Kevin Stokes, I'm a High Court enforcement agent. I'm going to take control of the vehicle, but obviously, if you want to park it up first, let's go for a ride. Have you had a good day?
Oh, yeah.
Lovely. My name's Kevin Stokes, I'm a High Court enforcement agent.
You have to see the boss, not me.
Yeah, it's fine, sir. Just leave the vehicle there, so we'll deal with it. Thank you.
The value of the coaches seized will more than cover the £16,000 debt owed to Diamond Travel Limited.
I've got 3 sets of keys. If they don't pay, then these will definitely get towed.
You good?
I think so.
You just come back from a few jobs, have you?
On a school run.
One of the drivers returns to the office. He says the boss, Bob Knight, is on his way in.
What happened with Diamonds then?
We owed them about 10 grand. We assumed we were going to sell 2 coaches to get out of the shit. We didn't. We got in the shit. Our biggest problem was we thought we'd sell a coach within a month, and we didn't. Unfortunately, time runs out. People want their money, I can understand that, and you know, it goes on and on. It's quite old school. He's very embarrassed about the situation.
Yeah, I bet.
Now everything's calmed down, Brian decides a police presence is no longer needed.
Lovely. Happy days, guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Finally, the owner of the company, Bob Knight, returns to the depot. But with the keys to 5 coaches now in his pocket, Kevin has the upper hand.
Do you know Diamond Travel UK? Yeah. We're here to take control of your goods unless this debt can be paid. It's £16,404.52. If this cannot be paid, sir, then we do have to make arrangements to have the vehicles removed.
So you stop everybody working?
So we don't want to stop anything.
No, you stop everybody working.
OK, no, I understand
I've been defrauded at £78,000.
OK.
I'm owed £17,000 from unpaid bills from a company that's liquidated up north.
Understand, sir.
So it's £100,000.
OK, it's a lot of money, sir.
So I can't afford to pay that in one heat.
That's fine, sir. We understand that if you can't pay it, but obviously we have to satisfy the judgment today, so we will seize the goods today, unfortunately.
Well, I can take the fucking coaches away, that's it.
Mr. Knight's business is now at risk if he doesn't pay.
I've got no money.
OK, is there anybody you can maybe ask?
There's nobody.
OK.
There's nobody.
What can you raise today, Bob?
Nothing. I can pay what? 2,000, 3,000.
Do you want to make some calls, sir?
No, I don't. I don't want to make it. I've got nobody to make calls to.
OK.
I'm a sole trader, I'm on my own.
Listen, we don't want to take anything from you, Bob.
And also, you're putting these guys out of work.
Well, we're not. You are, because you haven't paid the money. So let's Bob, let's stop that. Bob, I'm going to come back in 10 minutes and talk to you because you're not listening to anything at the minute. Have a chat.
Brian gives Bob Knight a chance to think about the ultimatum he's been given. They use their van to block in one of the coaches they plan to seize.
People try to deflect and they say, you know, if you take this, people can't work. Well, you know, I don't want to take his goods, but he has to understand that you can't sit here with hundreds of £1,000s worth of coaches and not pay it.
It's 4:30 p.m. The agents have been on site for an hour and a half. Mr. Knight has been making calls to try and raise the money.
We won't do it tomorrow. We're going to get hold of it tomorrow.
OK, we can't do that, sir, OK?
Yeah, but you're going to have to, aren't you? Because...
We ain't, sir.
Where will we get all the money at 5 o'clock at night?
I don't know, sir. People do 24-hour banking, you know. If you've got a debit card or credit card or anything like that, you can pay it on?
No.
If he can't pay today, Brian will seize the company's valuable assets.
I'm possibly going to have to take 2 of them. I don't really want to take them, but he just can't pay it.
Brian lines up a recovery company to tow the coaches away.
I think they can get somebody down here and either drive it back to their depot or they'll whack it on a recovery vehicle.
But before they start removing the coaches, Kevin gives Mr. Knight one last chance to pay.
That's how much in my bank.
£2,040.
And 55p.
Wow. You do have 14 days, sir, to get them back, OK?
No, I can't get them back. Because if we don't do them tomorrow, we'll get somebody else to do the school run. Same as that.
OK. So it's going to affect your business if...
It is, yeah.
OK, then we need to get this done then, sir, don't we?
Well, that's what I'm trying to.
Yeah, but it's got to happen tonight, sir. We can't...
Go away and it'll happen. Go away.
OK. I think he's making him panic. He's saying he uses these for school runs, which it looks like he does.
It's 5:30. The team have been at the depot for 2.5 hours. Brian ramps up the pressure.
Tell him, if you don't raise it by 6 o'clock, we're removing him.
How are we getting on, sir? Fill me in so I can relay it to our office.
Well, hopefully by 6 o'clock, there'll be 13 grand bicycle change over.
So we're almost there, yeah? OK. He said 6 o'clock he should have all the money. He's got 13 grand. I'm not leaving that full payment, though.
There were clear assets to get the full amount owing, so it was a decision for the director then, does he want to lose coaches or make full payment?
It's 6 o'clock. The deadline is up.
How are we doing, sir?
Right. So 13 grand off that?
Yeah, OK. Do you want us to take the balance on, sir?
No, that is my machine's credit card.
OK.
The debt is finally paid in full.
Job well done, sir.
Shake me hand, I like that one.
Job
That's a good one,
sir.
mate.
We came, we saw, we collected.
A national debt charity has reported a sharp increase in the numbers of people aged 60 and over seeking help with mortgage and rent arrears. More elderly people than ever before may face being made homeless.
High Court enforcement agents Stuart McCracken and Elmore Victor travel across the north of England, chasing debts and debtors. Today they're in Birkenhead, Merseyside.
No, it is lovely. It's lovely around here.
They have a writ to evict a tenant, Andrew Loynes, who's lived at the property for 10 years.
Here we go, number 77.
He's only paid part of the rent for the last 18 months. The owners are £3,000 out of pocket.
It's a bit dark in there.
The top window's open, though.
Yeah.
No one seems to be home. But the landlady, Vicky Watson, is waiting for them outside.
Hiya, you all right? Yeah. Do you know if there's anyone in? Fascinating thing about this job is there's a story behind each writ. We don't know why they've got themselves into this situation. When you start speaking to people, you're unravelling a story. Did he know this was coming?
Yeah.
Does he work at all, or?
No, he's got a brain tumour.
Has he? Right, okay.
The tenant has been unable to work since becoming ill and hasn't been able to manage the rent. There's still no answer at the door. Landlord Ian arrives to let them in.
Have you got the keys? Yeah. Right, okay. Has he got a set of keys?
Yeah.
Right, okay.
It was 1 o'clock.
Hello? Enforcement agents? Hello? Still smell the bacon, so he hasn't gone long.
But the house isn't empty.
Hello there, sir. I'm a High Court enforcement agent. We've got an order of possession to take over the property today.
Right.
Okay. Are you able to pack some things now?
Yes.
How long will it take you to get your stuff ready?
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Are you more or less ready to go? Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is this your furniture, sir?
Yeah.
Right. This can stay here for 7 days, 7 clear days. So
Yes.
you can take a bag today,
Yes.
and then you can come back and arrange for your furniture to be removed.
Yes.
Arrange transport.
Do you
something
understand?
Like
Yes.
Do you understand the process? So for 7 days.
Mr. Loyne's health problems have affected his ability to speak, but he does seem to understand the situation.
The most important thing now is getting your next accommodation sorted.
Yeah.
When you're dealing with tenants that have got medical conditions, it makes the job a lot harder. It doesn't change the sight of the goal. We're still there to do our job, but it means that we've got to put a lot more care into that. Have you got your keys? Right, okay. Is that the only key that you've got?
Yeah.
With regards to the possession, it's been quite amicable. The gentleman himself, he knows the situation. I mean, he's got all of his stuff ready to go and packed. He's a mechanic for 15 to 20 years, and that's a safe, reliable, honest job, and he looks like a safe, honourable, hard-working guy. But it's just amazing how your health can just completely change your life. I mean, having a brain tumour, then being unable to work, and then you just see the bills mounting up. People crack under that sort of pressure, but I don't think he has.
The house contains a lifetime of memories.
As you can see, the property is in a really good condition, you know. Till his last day, he's looked after it. And you can just get that impression that's the kind of guy he is.
Oh, a lot of tools. Tools and storage. Looks like it's quite the craftsman.
Mr. Loyne's only hope for a bed tonight is in emergency accommodation. He's already been to the council asking to be rehomed, but they were unable to help him.
What did they say on Wednesday when you went down there? You have to wait until we arrive. Yeah.
Most local authority policies require tenants to be made homeless before the council can help.
Have you got any family or friends?
No.
No one at all? It's got to this point, obviously, because you couldn't pay the rent, is that right?
Yeah.
I think it's appalling, to be completely honest with you. So what happens now if he gets evicted and there isn't anywhere to put him?
After Mr. Loynes had to give up work, his housing benefit didn't cover all the rent, and no agency would take responsibility for the shortfall.
Are you being picked up, sir? Is someone coming to pick you up?
No.
No.
It's time for Mr. Loynes to leave.
Take care, fella. Very best of luck.
All the best.
I can't believe he's gone. It's just a sad occasion, to be honest. Yeah, they were supposed to give him the benefits to pay for it, and they told us for 2 years that they would give us the extra money, and if we threw him out, we wouldn't get a penny. So we let him stay for 2 years without getting any extra money. We're not nasty people who are going to throw somebody out on the streets. Thought we'd get the money one day, didn't we? So.
Recently published figures reveal the extent of Britain's debt crisis. 57% of companies now have some sort of business debt.
Kevin Stokes and Brian O'Shaughnessy are in Middlesex.
What have we got next, Kev? Wisdom Technology Limited. Staines.
Staines massive.
They have a High Court writ to collect a company debt of £4,500 from Wisdom Technology Limited.
Computer software shop.
They're hoping the company director, Hossein Salamat, will be there to settle the debt. But this job isn't going to be straightforward.
Hello. Looking for Hossein Salamat. My name's Kevin Stokes. I'm a High Court enforcement agent.
He used to be director, yeah.
Okay. Have you got contact details for him?
The office manager, Hodder, claims that Mr. Salamat is no longer a director of Wisdom Technology and that the company no longer trades from this office.
Wisdom Technologies Limited doesn't operate from here at all. For 1 year.
25th of February, done.
But the sign in the window still says Wisdom Tech. For Kevin, it simply doesn't add up.
They're still called the same company at the front, but there's a new company up there. Wisdom Technology is still an active company. The lady's staying, there's a new company in here. There's Company's House certificate on the wall, but that, to be honest with you, that could mean anything. We need to try and find out which company is running out of here.
The agents need to turn detective. Brian conducts a simple experiment. He rings the company's number.
Oh, is that Wisdom Technologies? It's on the website.
Oh, okay.
And I've just called the number and you picked it up.
Yeah, because it belongs to this...
But you just told me Wisdom Technologies doesn't trade here for the last year, but yet when I call a number from the internet, you pick it up.
Yeah, because the customer telephone number is here.
Customer for what company?
WT ePost, Hobbit and Services.
Hodder claims there are 3 other companies operating here, but not the one they're after.
We are not working in a Wisdom Tech.
But the agents aren't taking her word for it. Next, Brian finds an accounts statement.
Wisdom Technologies Limited is the company we're here after. This is the address that we're at. The date on here was 2 days ago. They said they haven't been here for over a year.
Smells, isn't it? Stodgy.
I like the detective side of things. I like investigating. I'm a bit nosy. And as soon as I sense something's not right, I'll start digging.
A search of the back office turns up another piece of evidence. Company director Hossein Salamat's business card.
This is the director's business card of the company that we're looking for.
This time, Kevin rings the number.
Hello, can I speak to Hossein Salamat, please?
Is that next door, is it?
Are you in the office next door?
Yeah, I'm at the office.
Okay, don't worry. Is this Hossein's office?
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
Yeah? Okay.
I'll just explain the difficulty we're having at the moment. I'm not happy that he has no affiliation or doesn't still trade from here, because he still has an office and he still has paperwork and he still having invoices sent to him. Do you understand what I mean?
Honestly, he's not.
Kevin is like a dog with a bone. Kevin is very methodical. He can't let anything lie. He wants to get to the bottom of every case. Very inquisitive.
Can I ask you one question? Why is Hossein's Mercedes parked out the front? This is Hossein, yeah?
Yeah, this is his car.
At this address, why is his car parked out the front there?
Yeah, he parked his car and even no one seen him.
He left his Mercedes out the front and nobody's ever seen him.
No, honestly.
The car outside isn't proof that the company still trades from these premises. But then Kevin makes an important discovery.
Barclaycard statement, Wisdom Technology Limited.
A recent Wisdom Tech credit card statement registered to the address.
You can't defend that. You can't defend that.
They're still spending on the company credit card.
I don't know because I don't
That's bingo, that is.
There you go.
I just respond.
Okay, we're going to start removing goods, okay?
We'd like it to get paid, okay? I'm happy that there's enough evidence that this company's still trading here.
The evidence doesn't lie, does it? As soon as you see a bit of paperwork and invoices and you confront that individual company you're looking for, what can they say?
Listen to me. We're going to start taking them apart, putting them by the door. Once I do that, you show me a receipt for that. If you don't show me a receipt, it's going to go.
I show you all.
Okay, I'll do one bit at a time, okay? One bit at a time.
The next move for me, if I'm not getting where I need to get to, is to start stacking up their goods. Unplugging things, it seems to rattle their cage.
With the team piling on the pressure, Hodder asks Kevin to speak to someone connected to the business.
Hello, sir?
Hi.
He tells Kevin that Mr. Salamat gave the company away.
Yes, he's giving away the company, yes.
He's giving Wisdom Tech Limited to the guy that you just said, yes?
Yes.
He claims that the new owner is with him at the moment.
How much is that amount?
Well, the amount is £4,537.80, sir. If that can be paid now, we can leave.
He would like to pay. If you would like to give him time, he genuinely wants to pay.
He asks for a week to settle the debt, but the team must collect today.
You just explained to him he doesn't have time. I can give him 30 minutes. Okay? If he can't pay it in 30 minutes, then we will remove the goods.
Give me 30 minutes. Let me look at it.
The deadline is set. The countdown begins.
Growing concerns about illegal tenants have led to a change in the law. Living in a property without the owner's permission is now a criminal offence. It can lead to a prison sentence, a hefty fine, or both.
Stuart and Vic are on their way to a property in Oldham, Lancashire.
Right, we are off the Edmund Street.
The landlord is owed almost £5,000 in rent. But the agents aren't here to collect any money. Their job is to evict the tenant.
Which one is it?
Number 10.
Let's go. So I'll give a lucky window knock.
The landlord lives abroad, so he's hired a representative to oversee the eviction.
Hello?
A locksmith is on site to drill the locks and force entry if no one comes to the door.
Give it 2 minutes, mate, and then drill it.
Stuart checks around the back for signs of the tenant. there's still no answer. So the drilling begins. The noise finally gets a response.
Hi mate, you all right? We're High Court enforcement agents. We've got a writ of possession to take over the property today. Okay, so you need to open up the door. Sorry? Yeah, phone the police, that's fine, but it's not going to stop us doing what we're going to be doing, sir. Okay, so are you able to open the door?
And we'll move out today.
Right. The fact of the matter is, so that we're here now to take over the property. Well, what we're doing today is...
Have a look at the... Can I have a look?
Yeah, of course you can, but I'll just finish what I'm saying first.
Yeah.
So what we're doing today...
Court bailiff.
Hang on, just bear me 1 second, sir. Okay. So what we're doing today, we're here to change the locks and secure the property. What you need to do is, in the next 45 minutes, is collect what you need, okay, and then we can take it from there. Because, like I said, we are here to take possession of the property. All right.
Okay. Can you close the door?
I said
I've got a cat.
Yeah.
Please take that out.
I won't be.
Got a cat. I don't want the cat.
All right, then we'll come inside and close the door behind
Yes.
us. We'll come inside and close the door behind us.
You can close the door.
Once the agents are inside, they have legal possession of the property. Anyone living there must leave today.
What about the stuff?
Sorry?
What about the stuff?
That'll have to be removed.
Yeah. Okay. Well, you'll remove it.
No, we don't do that, sir. It's something you'll have to arrange yourself, sir.
So how can you do that?
We can give you those details. Okay, so we'll pass those details on to you. Okay. Okay. Well, what you need to do now, the next 4. Yep.
Vic is concerned that the tenant, Andrew Chadwick, is elderly and seems vulnerable.
You know, life takes different turns for everybody, so at some point, obviously, something must have gone wrong to get in a situation like this.
You know, I've got high blood pressure. I've got a cat. It's just unfair to me that they should just be able to pile the door down with it. OK, I owe the rent money. I've got to move out of the house. I fully appreciate that. What is it you do? I prefer not to say, to be honest. Yeah, OK. It might just prejudice my job. I had a lot of houses, had a good business, had a hotel. Things started getting pear-shaped in the recession. Didn't really take a lot of notice. You know, I should have addressed it more. Yeah, it took just that culmination, like a pack of cards. You know, one thing starts to fall.
Tenants are normally granted access to the property to collect their belongings within 7 days of eviction. Stuart approaches Anthony, the landlord's representative.
What's the plan for getting the rest of his stuff?
There isn't any. It's trespass. Tell him to take it with him. I want it out today.
There is a reason for Anthony's lack of sympathy.
He's actually the agent on this one.
The tenant is not all that he seems.
No, you're not going to believe this. He is the agent for this property.
Right.
Because the house is empty, he's moved into it, so it's trespass. And he's living here illegally.
How bizarre is that?
So the owner of the property's given him the keys, but he's actually living in it and he's refusing to leave.
A very different story emerges.
He's a lettings agent, and what he's been doing is he's been saying somebody else has been living here and they haven't been paying the rent. Turns out this guy doesn't even exist. Actually, him is living here. What he's doing is illegal, and what he's doing is squatting.
The landlord's representative believes Andrew Chadwick has been living here instead of a tenant called Edward Williamson.
That was the tenancy agreement he submitted under Edward Williamson.
No matter how long Andrew Chadwick has lived there, he's already known to the court.
This particular gentleman, I've found out, has been in the local paper on a number of occasions for not paying landlords. He's abused his position of responsibility.
As Andrew is squatting, he has no right to return to the property. Stuart breaks the news.
There isn't an opportunity to come back, so you need to collect what you need now. Sorry?
Why have you told me there is?
I've just checked with the claimant now, sir, and they said that...
Do me a favour, sir.
So you need to collect, sir, what you need to collect, because you won't be allowed to come back, I'm afraid.
Evicting an elder person sometimes has got, you know, you kind of feel sorry for them. But what we have learned is with age comes wisdom. And this gentleman knows the property law. The word con man jumps to mind. It's just shocking how he got away with it for so long.
Andrew's time in the house is up.
Have you got everything now, sir?
Well, not exactly, no, but what can I do?
Is there anything else you need to get?
No.
Andrew is now homeless, and there may be more trouble ahead.
The landlord feels that this needs to go further. You know, he shouldn't be allowed to get away with it. Yes, he's acted fraudulently in my eyes. However, with the justice system that is in this country, has he? We'll wait and see on that.
Staines, Middlesex. Brian O'Shaughnessy and Kevin Stokes have come to collect a £4,500 debt from Wisdom Technology Limited. Hodder, the office manager, told them that the company was no longer trading from that address.
We are not working in a Wisdom Tech.
But a hunt for evidence revealed a different story.
They're still spending on the company credit card.
They were told that the business had changed hands. And the new owner said he was willing to pay. Kevin gave him a 30-minute deadline.
OK, if he can't pay it in 30 minutes, then we will remove the goods.
30 minutes later, the new owner's representative calls back.
The gentleman is unable to pay right now. He needs time.
It's not the news Kevin and Brian were hoping for. If the debt can't be paid today, they are entitled to seize the company's assets to the value owed.
Many of the items there do not belong to Wisdom Tech.
So what I'm going to do is the items that you say don't belong to Wisdom Tech, I'm going to check the receipts, and if the receipts are in the other company's name, they'll be fine, OK? Everything else we're going to take, OK?
But if you wait a week, it will be paid. If you take the goods now, they won't be able to pay.
OK.
Just for you to know, and that's your own decision.
No problem at all. OK, then I'll leave you a list of the goods that we've taken, OK, sir?
Very good.
I didn't understand what he's saying. نه متوجه نشدی چی گفت. خب الان همه رو جمع میبرن. متوجه نشدی چی گفت الان به انگلیسی. چرا داره همین کارو میکنه؟ به من گوش.
That's fine, sir. I will be checking the receipts. I won't take any items that belong to the new company, OK? I promise you that.
The team has to be sure any item they seize belongs to Wisdom Technology Limited.
OK.
This is my computer.
OK, why is it in the workplace then?
Darling, because this is my office. This is my office.
Let go of my hand, please.
Sometimes people are over-friendly, touchy-feely. I think they think it's a way to get around you, but it's not. It don't work with me.
Excuse me. Excuse me, please.
Okay, listen to me.
Please excuse me.
No.
You're obstructing me.
No.
You are?
Honestly.
OK, you're committing an offence by obstructing me. You know that, don't you?
You can come.
The team need to collect assets worth £4,500. But Hodder tries again to stop them.
No.
Please, just a second.
No, go and deal with my colleague. Go and deal with my colleague. OK, please go and deal with my colleague.
I'm going to talk to you.
I don't need to be talked to, and I don't need my hand held either.
Please.
Madam, why don't you, hello, why don't you talk to me and make the payment? I'll tell you what I'm going to do. If you're touching me again, I'll call the police. OK? That's the last time I'll say it. We don't want to do that.
You have to talk to him again.
I'm not going to speak to anybody, madam. I'm carrying on now. OK? If you want to speak to him, you speak to him.
These are not worth
I don't know. That's why I've got to take a lot of stuff.
Come on.
I've got to take the desks. The desks are going. Everything.
You're joking.
Okay?
No.
I'm not joking.
Okay.
OK, a lot of stuff's going now. Do you want to shut this?
It's a game. People will push you until somebody breaks, somebody folds.
This is mine.
OK.
This is mine.
Have you a receipt for it? How many times have I got to ask you?
Come on, darling.
The team are hoping that the threat of removing goods will trigger payment.
This is very hard, but necessary. It's going to pay off. I know it's going to pay off. It's just pushing the right buttons at the right time. I don't want to throw my cards on the table. I don't want to start picking up stuff, taking it straight out the door, because then that's all my cards done. I need to work in stages. At the moment, I'm putting on pressure little by little. OK, my next step, I'm going to call a vehicle to come and recover these goods now. So once I call that vehicle, these goods will be going.
The team have now been on the premises for 2 hours.
No, give me half an hour.
No way on earth are you getting half an hour.
OK, go and make your phone call.
Go and do what you need to do. I'll give you 10 minutes,
15
OK?
15 minutes.
Hodder calls the company accountant. She's ready to make them an offer.
I'm going to pay now 1,000 to you.
Right.
Okay.
But Brian wants at least twice that amount.
We asked for nearly 5,000 from you, okay? What we're asking you is for £2,080. So you got 1,000, yeah?
Yeah.
Fantastic. So we're halfway there.
Yeah.
Good. So all we need to do is find another £1,080. That's what we need to do together, find out how we're going to get that.
Now?
Now.
Darling, I don't have
Hang on. No. I'm going to give you this option for another 15 minutes. If you don't make that payment in 15 minutes, then I'm going to have to remove your goods.
I don't have it.
Don't worry about it.
If you start moving?
Yeah, let's go.
Let's start taking them.
Yeah.
Hodder says she can't pay the £2,080. So Kevin takes the first goods out of the building.
We're going round and round in circles.
I'm going to pay 2,000. Bring my stuff.
£2,080, yeah? Kevin,
yeah.
Paying £2,080 now. You going to bring it back in?
Yep.
Some people have to be pushed that far. You could only pay £1,000 5 minutes earlier.
Hodder finally pays the £2,080.
Sometimes you have to up the ante and show your intention. Unfortunately, we have to do that sometimes. The directors have taken no responsibility, and all they've done is shout at her, and that's probably why she's upset.
£2,080.
Check.
Okay, it's done, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hodder has resolved matters for now, but the rest of the debt has to be paid within 7 days.
That was all right, wasn't it? Took a bit of time, we got there though.
Next time, a heartbreaking eviction sees 6 children lose their homes.
Nobody knew none of us were being kicked out today.
Kevin's patience is pushed to the limit.
Honestly, I feel drained. She's like a social vampire.
And Brian gets more than he bargained for.
Oh! Oh, told you. Bella!
What happens when you get into debt?
Because I don't do big gifts.
Ooh. And you can't
I'm going to struggle to pay this.
or won't pay it back.
It doesn't matter what you want, sir. Unfortunately, that's the law.
We meet the High Court enforcement agents who are pushed to their limits.
Evil! You have to down to hell!
Well, I'll smash the window then. It's false imprisonment.
Dealing with desperate debtors.
Hello?
In dramatic situations.
You want to stand here like a big man.
Leave it. Talk to me.
Push me about.
We meet the people who are losing their homes.
I don't know where I'm going to stay for the night.
Can I call my mom? Of course.
And their possessions.
The desks are going. Everything.
Okay.
Because whatever happens,
High Court enforcement.
if you can't pay, they'll take it away.
A recent survey has shown that there are a record 5.2 million small businesses operating in the UK. But for every successful venture, there are many failures that leave a trail of debt behind them.
Brian O'Shaughnessy and Kevin Stokes are High Court enforcement agents. They drive over 500 miles per week, collecting payments for unpaid debts and seizing goods. It's 8 p.m, and they're on their way to West Moseley, Surrey, to collect a debt of nearly £6,000 owed by a small family-run business called Chameleon.
Now we've got Christian Reed trading as Chameleon and Melanie Reed trading as Chameleon. But the good thing is, it's in their personal names.
Because they are named on the writ, Melanie and Christian are personally liable for the £5,800, regardless of whether it's a business debt.
It's this one.
Yeah?
Yep.
This allows Brian and Kevin to enforce payment at their home.
Hello. Are you Melanie? Hello, Melanie. My name's Kevin Stokes. I'm a High Court enforcement agent for DCBL. I'm here for Christian Reed and Melanie Reed.
In terms of?
High Court writs for Merchant Management Limited, Bathroom Discount Centre.
We do realise that we're bankrupt.
Okay.
And they're included in the bankruptcy.
Cool.
Okay, have you got the paperwork?
No, but
We're going to need to see paperwork, unfortunately, Melanie.
you're not, because you have no right to be in here. So I'm going to go in.
Okay.
And I'm going to see you later.
Any bankruptcy claim requires careful investigation.
We're bankrupt?
No, well, you need to prove that, otherwise action will continue.
If a debt is written off, it will appear on an official list called an inventory.
So,
We're going to need to see paperwork.
And Brian and Kevin will have to stop action.
we're bankrupt?
No, well, you need to prove that.
It's up to you. But you can search it out.
Okay. Don't touch me. Don't touch
You're
me.
not allowed to come
I'm walking.
into my house.
Why not? I've got a High Court writ to be here.
You haven't.
Yes, I have.
You haven't got permission
I've got
to
a High
come
Court.
into my
I don't
house.
need your permission.
The writ allows the agents unforced access to the property.
A lot of people, they get so wound up on the door that they forget they forget they've left the back door open or something like that. So I take that as an opportunity to go and investigate, see if I can find a way in.
Oh, sir. How you doing? Okay.
Excuse me, can you just come into someone's house?
Big,
It's not about
yes,
size.
However, yes, it
It's not
is.
about size. Oh, lovely.
Don't put your
No. How you doing? Sorry. Of course you can.
Get out now of my house. Get out
Don't touch
now.
me. No.
Get out.
Call the police, please. That's assault. It's
No, it's not. Get out of my
no.
house.
Got a High Court writ to be here.
Okay.
Cool.
Good.
Get your paperwork.
Let's see then,
Go on.
shall we?
Stupid, isn't it? Yeah,
No.
fine, call the police.
Call the police.
Yeah, we're all.
Because you're going to look really silly, aren't
Get your
you?
paperwork then.
Try to hit you.
Just wait for 2 minutes, yeah?
Eh?
Wait 2 minutes.
Don't call them, no?
Just got the paperwork, we'll leave.
Melanie believes that the debt is written off by the bankruptcy. But unless it's on the inventory, the agents have no proof.
Go, fat git.
Thank you.
Because you are.
Thank you very much.
Go, fat git. Out of my house.
Can I see your infantry,
now.
please?
Sorry?
Can I see your infantry, please?
Don't you see an inventory?
Well, if you don't show me, I'm going to continue with action.
No, there isn't one.
If you haven't got one, I'm going to continue with action. Okay?
Listen.
No, you listen.
No, you listen. Because you're a
You
thick
listen.
shit.
Thank you very much.
Okay? Listen. There is no inventory, you big bully.
Okay.
Okay, I've got guys in here.
Yeah.
And you're a big bully.
Thank you.
Get out of my house. Because you have no jurisdiction to be here.
Here's my jurisdiction. To be here. That's very smart, isn't it? Now call the police. Yeah.
Because you're going to get out. Because I don't do big gifts.
Ooh, fantastic. Thank you very much.
That was assault there.
Oh, really?
Yep, fantastic.
Hello, could I have police assistance, please?
Kevin calls the police, while Brian documents the physical evidence of the assault.
I'm a High Court enforcement agent. I'm at an address serving a High Court writ. My colleague has just been struck in the face.
When somebody's verbally aggressive to me, it's part and parcel of the job. It doesn't make it right. Goes in one ear and out the other. When it comes to physical arguments with people, it's a totally different ballgame. We're all family men, we have families, and we come out to work and we expect to go home to our families. But unfortunately, some individuals, they get physical with us, and it's really difficult. You know, what gives them the right to do that? Why should we go to work and be abused?
When Melanie returns, she has allegations of her own.
My arm.
Cool.
That's what you caused.
Okay.
Okay, so I will be seeking
How was that done, please?
by you restraining me there when you attempted to come in my
I restrained
house
you,
and
yeah?
had absolutely.
You do what you need to do.
Come.
They are coming, they're coming.
Yeah. That's what you've done.
Yeah.
So...
Let the police deal with that.
Leave our house?
No.
We have the police on their way, okay? So
who's the other gentleman on it?
Is a Christian Reed and
Where's Christian Reed, please?
Oh, we don't answer to you, little scumbag. I'd suggest you get out of the house.
I'm not leaving.
You have to leave.
I don't have to do anything.
You have to do what I
No, I
tell
don't.
you
No,
to
you-
do,
no, you-
because
no, I
you've
don't.
made a massive error.
Let's not talk anymore.
No, I have to talk.
I'm not going to talk to you anymore.
Oh dear. Red faces? Love it.
Yeah, from your slap. Can you show me where this debt is on this paperwork, please?
There won't be, because you need to contact
It's not on it,
the
then.
official receiver.
It's not on it then, is it?
It is. You need to contact the official receiver.
Nope.
Which is included
No, I
in
don't.
that.
No, I don't.
No, I don't need to. Yes, you do.
I'll be continuing with action today. When was your bankruptcy hearing, please?
On the 30th of September 2013.
13, yeah?
Yep.
This went to court on the 1st of September 2014, so it wouldn't be on your bankruptcy paperwork.
Yes, but it was to
No.
do with...
I'll continue with
Oh,
action.
well.
I'll continue with action, yeah, I'll continue with action.
Melanie hasn't provided enough evidence to stop the agents from demanding payment. She and Brian are at a standoff.
Do you know, I've met some characters in my day doing this job.
I've met some thick shits.
Thank you very much.
You are one of them.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just going to make you, when the police get here, we're going to continue with our duty, okay?
When the police get here, you'll be removed.
What started as a simple debt recovery case is about to take an unexpected turn.
And the police are here.
Hi.
How you doing? Okay. Okay, I'll let her explain.
I tell you what,
her first, yeah? Fantastic.
And then my colleagues will speak to these.
Oh, no, I'll stay here. Thank
Well,
you.
we'll go in here then.
Okay,
Let's go in here. She's become aggressive, rude, she's whacked me in the face. I said, look, you know, that's it, let's just call the police now and get assistance to try and get it resolved. She said she was bankrupt. I said, look, just show me the paperwork, we'll cross the references and we'll leave. No problem, that's all we're asking from you. No, I'm not giving you this, I'm not giving you that. So I'm like, look, we can't leave here until we resolve that. If she had the relevant paperwork, I'd leave.
I'm with you, okay.
But she hasn't.
It's always handy to have police on site because they have to make a note of what's gone on. They have to do their own reports. It also, people think before they tell you a lie because they're lying in front of the police as well, so they could potentially get themselves in a bit of bother. So the police are very handy in this job.
With tensions rising and no settlement in sight, Brian calls the office to double-check procedure.
How you doing? Can I pick your brains? If the county court judgment was made on the 1st of September 14 and it's not on any of the bankruptcy paperwork, we can continue, yeah? That's fine. Fine, we'll continue. That's great. Thank you. Bye-bye. Right. Yeah, it's just exactly what I thought. I'm just verifying things with the governor. You know, the debt was accumulated after any bankruptcy hearings or proceedings, so they're still liable for it. So I don't think she'll be too pleased.
Brian's reassured, but Melanie digs her heels in. It turns out she applied for a second bankruptcy, which she thinks clears the debt.
This is from the official receiver.
Cool.
Okay? This is the 27th of February this year. Okay? 27th of February. There you go. 27th of February.
You said that 4 times, I understood that.
Yes, quite.
Okay, can you get this paid, yes or no?
No, I'm not
Okay,
paying it.
I'm going to start removing goods then, okay?
The writ authorises the team to seize goods to cover the cost of a debt. Normally, the threat alone forces a debtor's hand, but not Melanie's.
Melanie?
Right, please listen to me for a second.
Melanie,
Melanie,
listen.
the gentleman's trying to help you. You can pay it now or not, or the gentleman will be taken.
Melanie,
We have a bankruptcy order that protects us from this.
I'm just going to continue with action. I'm going to call vehicles and just carry on, because you're not going to pay it.
This is a deputy official receiver's letter.
And this is a High Court writ. You need to pay it. She's confusing everything, because what she's saying is she's got an order, so I'm like, okay, show me your order. She says, I haven't got an order because we're still trying to sort it out. So I'm like, well, you haven't got an order. We're going around in circles. Yeah. We're going around in circles here. Right,
After an hour, Brian's patience has run out.
I'm going to ask you one more question. Can you pay it?
This is an order
Can you
that
pay
says...
this tonight, Melanie?
If you go against this, I will take severe
Hey,
action.
it's nothing to do with them.
Have they checked the register of bankruptcy?
It's not, what are we asking him for?
Have they
Why are you
checked?
asking him for? Why are you asking
Because
him?
you should be supporting me in my own
Why should they?
home.
They're here to remain impartial.
Go and check
Can
the
you pay it?
Go
Can
and
you
check
pay it?
the bankruptcy register.
Thank you. Right, let's carry on. I'm just going to carry on.
As Melanie repeatedly refuses to pay, Kevin decides to change tactic.
Sorry, I just got to speak to Christian.
He heads upstairs to search for Melanie's husband.
Hello, Christian. OK, sir. To be honest, your wife needs to calm down a little bit. She's annoying the police now. You're more civil. To me, you seem more civil. I'm only going to ask you once. Can you pay this and then contest it? If not, then we will have to continue with action.
Just need to check.
Yeah.
I've got to check that, because the thing is, the silence here.
Yeah.
I've got to check that we're doing the right thing.
Listen to me. If tomorrow you are able to prove that everything you're saying is true, then obviously they'll have to refund your money. OK? We can only act on information that's given to us at the time. We just want to get out of here, to be honest with you. It's upsetting your family. Just pay it. We'll give you your receipt. You can then go and appeal it.
But, I mean...
The hardest thing is paying it now because your wife's kicked off with the other guy and you're going to get it in the ear.
Before Christian can make up his mind,
Get out of my bedroom, you scumbag.
Melanie
I don't want you in my
intervenes.
bedroom. Look at all this paperwork.
No.
You're not paying something that they are fraudulently taking. We are bankrupt. Do you know what I mean? Humiliating enough. You know, there's paperwork and paperwork.
Melanie,
I've shown them emails
Melanie, we're having a civil discussion, that's all.
Shut
okay?
the door then, because I want that thug out who hurt me.
Let me just have a discussion with her a minute, all right?
Yeah, no problem at all, sir. Thank you.
Is he paying?
Right, he wants to pay it.
Yeah, fine.
She's just having a discussion with her. She's telling him not to pay it. He's saying he wants to pay it, so...
Well, listen, do me a favour. Give them a deadline because I'm not... What time is it now? Because these guys got better things to do.
It's 5 to 10, mate.
Right, we'll tell her she's got till 10 o'clock to pay and then...
Let them have the talk. I'll talk to him, mate. He's a lot more...
Yeah, all right. I'm surprised the husband didn't come down and try and take over the situation and deal with it, you know. But by the sounds of things with her, she wears the trousers.
Hello, sir. We need to know what you're doing, because obviously the police want to know what we're doing, because
Well, the point is, we are protected under this bankruptcy.
I understand what you're saying, Melanie. I do. I really do.
My paperwork has more stamps on it than your paperwork. And in fact...
Melanie, it's not about how many stamps you've got, OK?
OK, but I think pretty much my paperwork here looks a little bit more authentic than yours.
OK.
It's now 10 p.m. and Brian's deadline is up.
Can you let them know? Are we on stage 2?
Can I just inform you of something, Christian? At the moment, we're at stage 2, which is notice after entry. They're now asking me to move to stage 3, which will incur a £950 sales stage fee. If you do not pay it right now, I will have to move to this stage.
For Melanie and Christian, it's decision time. Stage 3 has a financial penalty.
You won't be able to come backwards off of this once the...
Kevin, let's go. Come down. Kevin, come down. We'll go to stage 3. Let's go.
Your choice. You won't get the money off these thieves.
Kevin.
OK, right. OK, we're gonna move to stage 3. OK, we're gonna remove.
Stage 3, yeah?
Yep.
Right, start making infantry goods now, yeah?
One second. Brian, hold on.
What? I'm not...
Right, Christian, do you have the card, sir?
Yeah?
Christian decides to pay.
Okay, sir.
So what am I paying?
You're paying this one here, stage 2, which is the original 5,794.80.
But Melanie isn't happy. She's still fighting her corner.
I will pursue the fact that we have been...
Is your husband paying?
Yes.
Good.
To get rid of absolute scumbag thugs. Look at him. No, I'm sorry, but I'm protected by something. We paid, we actually sorted this out. This should never happen. And you are the scourge of society.
Have you got a different card?
But there's a problem. Christian's card is declined.
This one's just saying, please remove card. I don't know if it'll take that sort of card.
Mel.
She's going to get herself nicked, mate, if she carries on for breach of the peace. Just tell her to calm down.
Your paperwork looks nothing compared. I have got 7 stamps on my paperwork up there that your colleague has just seen. 7 stamps. Your paperwork has 1. 1 stamp. I don't even think it's valid.
Christian finds another card, and the debt is paid in full.
Officers, it's all done. All done. Yeah. Thank you very much, officers.
Thank you very much, mate.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, officer.
Finally, after 2.5 hours, the job is over.
Do you know what? That was just draining.
Honestly, I feel drained. She's like a social vampire. Sucked the life out of me, mate.
Let's get these receipts done.
He's good as gold.
Yeah. See, he wears the trousers.
He wanted to pay that from a long time ago. What added insult to injury was His card wouldn't be accepted, so he paid on her card, so she paid it.
According to new figures from a major housing charity, the shortage of social housing in the UK has led to a record 9 million people renting in the private sector. But there are increasing concerns that tenants can be evicted without any reason being given by their landlord.
High Court enforcement agents Paul Bowhill and Steve Pinner have a combined 60 years of experience. They often work in London, repossessing homes and collecting debts.
Henry Road, Barnet. It's a repossession. It looks like it's a flat or a block of flats.
Today, they're in Barnet to enforce the eviction of 3 tenants who rent from the same landlord.
It's 3 writs, all in the same block of flats. But, unfortunately, there are no blocks of flats. Oh, it's here. It's a set of houses. OK. Got that one wrong, didn't I?
It's a small housing estate in a close-knit community.
The first one is number 10. So let's go look at number 10.
The properties are all close together. It's going to be hard for the team to do their work without attracting attention. The first writ is for mother of 2, Jade Saunders. Even Paul and Steve don't know the reason for her eviction. There are no rent arrears.
Hello? Good morning. OK. Morning. Miss Saunders.
Yeah.
We're from the High Court. We have a writ to repossess the property.
So I had to move today?
Yeah.
Nobody told me.
Well, there's been notices from the county court, obviously. You haven't moved by their prescribed day.
They told me they were going to give me a notice.
OK, calm down. Let's go through it. Let's just go through it, shall we?
I'm panicking now.
Don't panic.
Can I call my mum?
Of course. Yes, of course. No problem. Please.
They said they would give me a letter.
What normally happens is, with the county court...
Are you taking my stuff?
No. We're not going to touch anything. We're not going to take anything. No, it's OK. Just take a breath. Take a breath.
Sorry, can I call my mum?
Yeah, of course.
To come in.
No problem.
Jade knew her landlord wanted her out. But she didn't know it would happen today.
Get through to your mum, and then
She's
we'll...
just gone into bloody Morrison's. Mum, the bailiffs have turned up at my door. Can you come down? Thank you. All right, bye.
She's not 6 foot tall and very big, is she?
She's about
Oh, that's OK. I can probably deal with that. No. What I need to do is impress upon you that you need to get your stuff together.
OK.
OK? So if you start doing that while your mum's on her way...
But
all right?
he didn't...
OK. Whether he's done anything that he should have done or he promised you, we can't do anything about that.
That's so naughty of him, though.
We can't do anything about that. All we can do is deal with what we've got.
Hello?
Jade's mum phones back.
I've answered the door. I'm talking to the man.
Well, it wouldn't have mattered because we are allowed to gain access.
No, they're allowed to come in anyway. But he's... Yeah, no. It's not that they're gonna... It's really not like how you think. All right, well, can you just calm down? Don't come in all guns blazing because the man's actually really nice.
Thank you.
All right, bye.
Calm yourself down. I'll do this bit.
Steve's first job in the eviction is to change the locks, but Jade is still confused about the process.
And are you sure that I can get back in the property with the landlord?
Yes.
And nothing will be taken?
No, nothing at all. It's not part of the rate.
Okay, so nothing's going to be taken.
No, you just get your stuff together.
Arisha, come here, please. Arisha, come here, please. Come, baby, we need to get some clothes.
You need clothes, medication, mobile phone, and then if you've got any identification and that for the council office.
Yeah.
That's the important bit. Get into the council office.
Actually, open for a minute.
Jade's got 1 hour to pack the essentials for herself and her 2 young children.
How to do this PlayStation? How the hell does it come out of the bloody wall?
I think your mum's just come, hasn't she?
Morning.
Can you take this downstairs? Careful, because it's... I don't know if I can.
I'll do it. Just leave it there.
Okay, but it's got a PlayStation in it.
That's all right, just leave it there.
Please be careful with it. Okay, I've got all the boys' clothes. Well, not all of them.
Yeah.
Some of them. Arisha needs to go to nursery in a minute.
No, but you've got to forget that, Jade. You've really got to think about milk, nappies.
Oh, nappies.
Yeah, see? I hope this landlord sleeps at night. I hope he's got a conscience. Obviously he hasn't, or she hasn't. What they should do is come down here, speak with us, find out how this has all come about, and find out who the genuine people are in this world. We're law-abiding citizens, and we've got to go through all this embarrassment because of greedy landlords.
Steve's nearly finished changing the locks. But all the noise has alerted the neighbours.
Nobody knew none of us were being kicked out today. I mean, I've got 2 young kids. What am I going to do?
Paul and Steve still have 2 more evictions to go, and no one knows who's next.
Hello. We have an eviction order for this property. We're from the High Court.
Okay.
If I can explain how the situation works, you've got an hour to get personal things together,
Right.
and then you can make an arrangement with the landlord to come back for the rest of the stuff. Have you got children here?
Yeah, I've got 2 young children.
If you take that to the council, because you've got children involved, they'll give you emergency accommodation.
Okay. So I've got to be out in literally an hour.
You have, yeah.
Unlike her neighbour Jade, Kelly is prepared. She started packing after receiving notice from the county court.
Go to Grandad.
Hiya.
Go to Grandad.
But Paul and Steve's visit still comes as a shock.
None of us knew we was being evicted today. All we knew is that we got a possession order and we thought that we would get a bailiff letter so we had time to get out. Nobody knew none of us were being kicked out today. I mean, I've got 2 young kids. What am I going to do?
Paul and Steve's presence on the estate is causing a stir. And there's still 1 more tenant to evict.
No, you're not from number 20, are you? Do you know the people from number 20? And you've got a phone number for or anything? I mean, with the warrant that we've got, we would just break in and repossess it anyway, but we'd prefer not to do that, because she's... Hello? Yes, do you live at number 20 here?
Paul reaches Chloe, tenant number 3, on her mobile and suggests that she return home.
So how long will you be before you get home? All right, that's lovely. Thank you very much. OK, the tenant at number 20 is 20 minutes away, on the way back.
When Chloe returns, neighbour Kelly breaks the bad news.
You've got an hour
Yeah.
to get your essentials.
Yeah.
Medication, identification, children's clothes, your clothes
Yeah.
for a few days.
Yeah, yeah.
Then just come back, make an arrangement with the landlord, and you take
Do you know
some...
how hard it is to get hold of the landlord and the estate agent? This is why I'm in this position.
They cannot refuse to let you back in to get your stuff.
Okay.
Okay?
As long as I
So,
know that.
yeah.
None of the tenants know why they're being evicted, but a neighbour has heard a rumour.
As far as I gather, this is potentially not reliable, but I believe the landlady wants to put in like emergency housing. She can get more
For it.
out of that.
I'm sorry it's all of a shock.
That's okay.
There is no... It's not in our systems to actually give you a warning.
Okay.
But somebody down here said the landlords want to rent this back to the council as emergency housing. I mean, that's a bit of a conundrum, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
Well, no,
So
the
it could end up back here.
The rumour that was
Yeah.
rumour that was going round was that she was going to knock it all down and redo it all and then do it for higher rents. So she wanted anybody out that was on housing benefit.
Right. Landlords are now evicting people on benefits because of the benefits cap system and the way it's depriving them of 25% of their rental income. They can earn more money by handing the property over to social housing companies and their rent is guaranteed.
I don't know what to do because are we even going to have a bed? We won't.
Back at number 10, Jade is nearly out.
We won't have a bed. I don't really fancy sleeping on someone else's bed.
Well, take your bed in then.
If you want to.
I wonder if that landlord will give us the money back for how we've decorated it. The pounds we've spent. No, we've tried to keep the property in good nick, painting it. She's had to live with windows that don't work, damp down the wall. And if you think I'm saying this all for sympathy, not a chance. Because I will sort my family out, whatever it takes. But I just think they're just greedy. I can't carry anything, Joke, it's my bag.
Okay, just leave it. Maybe I should do this with my foot, but you know.
Jade's mother still wants to know why this has happened.
I don't think it's for rent arrears, though. I think this has been, the court application has been because of the, it's the end of the tenancy.
Rubbish. That's rubbish. She wants everybody out.
No, I'm not arguing with you. I'm just explaining how the procedure works. It's not for rent arrears because the rent's been paid, hasn't it?
Yeah? Which car are you getting in?
Across the estate, friends and family have turned up to help.
Hello.
So this bag didn't quite make it. And no, they won't fit me, before anybody asks.
Even Steve and Paul lend a hand.
If there's any problems with it, I'll change sides and I will actually, I'll make sure it works okay.
Yes, I've got a lot of stuff up there.
But what you do need to do is to get, a van and 3 or 4 people to help you, so it isn't going to take any longer.
I'll sort all that out for her.
Yeah. You need to go down the gym first, though.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Thank you.
That's okay, thank you very much.
Cheers.
Thanks
You
a lot.
take care, sir.
Yeah, you too.
You can phone any time.
All right.
I'll answer the phone.
All right, lovely.
All right, sir. Thank you.
Good luck.
All 3 tenants face the challenge of finding somewhere to sleep for the night. Between them, there are 6 children who are now homeless. It will be up to the council to find them emergency accommodation.
According to recent reports, Britain is in the midst of a debt crisis, with up to 9 million people struggling to repay what they owe.
High Court enforcement agents Brian O'Shaughnessy and Del Anglin are on their way to Kent to visit a family who owe £2,000 to a vet.
So you'll find that they've had an emergency, they've rushed them in there on a weekend, they're out overnight, and they run up a bill. I know this because I've been through it myself.
Yeah.
You treat them like kids, don't you? Part of the family, you know?
Well, they are kids, effectively.
The High Court order gives them the power to collect payment today. If it's not paid, they'll seize goods to cover the debt.
2 cars.
It's tucked away, wasn't it?
The person named on the writ is Sarah Ryan.
What's the matter, mate?
Initially, she owed over £1,000. But the High Court fees have almost doubled the debt.
Do you think they knew we were coming and left the door open for you? Keys are in the door. They must be in, for God's sake.
But to check if there's anyone round the back, first they'll need to get past the dogs.
Do you want to chance that?
Why not?
I've never been attacked by a dog, but I've always felt that they might do. What's the matter? It doesn't take much, particularly if you're looking at the dog and the dog's looking at you. Easy, easy, chocolate.
Hello.
They say don't maintain eye contact, but I do because I want to know what the dog's going to do.
Huh? Come on, I'm right behind you.
I don't care. Listen.
Hello.
Anybody in?
Hello, how are you? You all right?
Not very well at all.
That's all right. Are you Sarah?
I am.
How are you?
Not well at all.
Okay.
I'm not very well.
My name's Brian.
Yeah.
I'm here on behalf of the High Court.
Right. My kids are here, my husband's
Okay,
at work.
no problem.
I've got an overactive thyroid and I'm really unwell.
Okay,
so I know
no
it's not your
problem.
problem.
No. Listen, I'm here to resolve it in the right
I know,
way.
okay.
All right?
Yeah.
It's obviously for one of the dogs, was it? It had some
Yeah,
care
yeah,
for
it
it,
was,
yeah.
yeah.
Well, we got a balance of £2,097 and 22 pence. No, it's fine, no problem. Hello. So which one was unwell then?
Bella, she had.
Oh, Bella.
Just want to see what they're still asking us for.
The original fee was £1,054 and 65 pence. Yeah, what they've done is there was a county court judgment made against you on the 31st of March. Now what they've done is they've upgraded it.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. And they basically and they've sent us
Well,
along.
we've got nothing. Honestly,
Okay.
you can look at my bank account. We've got nothing. We got paid last Friday. There's nothing left. I've got £5 in my account, and he's got about 80 quid in his. And
Okay.
the car on the drive is a company car. The little car is worth about 400 quid. What can we do? How do I get around it?
If you don't mind me asking, how did the debt occur in relation to Bella?
For Bella, we couldn't really afford to take her in, but we couldn't lose her.
It was an emergency. It was like a hospital for dogs, isn't it? It's not just a vet. What did she have done? What was wrong with her?
She had a fibroid, like a human fibroid, which had got infected and swollen up. So she would have died if they hadn't have.
What was the payment plan arrangement you had with them?
It was over 6 months to pay them.
Over what? How much a month?
139 a month.
Are you not working at the moment at all? No. And your husband's working?
Yes.
What I'd like to do, Sarah, and I'm going to be totally honest, I'd like to look at your circumstances and finalise everything.
Yes.
Have a chat.
Put some clothes on.
And so fine, go and do that. And when you're ready, we'll do that. If we'll wait here till you're ready. Don't worry. We'll only us two will come in. That's not a problem. All right. No problem.
What's the matter, Scottish Terrier?
Hello.
Hello, boy.
That's a bark, didn't you?
You was having a go at me earlier, weren't you? Yeah.
Hello, Bella.
You want to be
You wasn't very well, were you?
Yeah.
Hey? You wasn't very well. Hey? You wasn't well.
Sniff your ass, yeah?
Oh, bless. She's lovely, isn't she? Oh, look at you, eh? When we initially came up here, she knew what this was for. I think she just got a bit nervous and didn't want to answer the door. So our door was open. I think they were hiding. We've come through here, braving it. With you, young man, eh? And she's come to the door. She's got some medical issues. We're going to have a sit down now and look at her circumstances here and look at her income and expenditure, first and foremost. See how they're living.
Yeah.
Sit. Sit. Good boy. Let's go speak to Mummy, come on.
Sarah calls husband Ben to let him know the High Court enforcement agents are at the house.
Don't cry, don't cry, don't cry, don't cry, don't cry.
All right, baby, I love you.
Just let him know what's happening, yeah? Cool. Is he all right?
Yeah, worried.
Don't worry about that.
Quick peruse.
If she can't pay now, Brian and Dell may have to seize goods.
JBC. Nice. This is the life, eh?
And Sarah may risk losing everything.
You had a bad time, haven't you?
Really rough time. It's been shit. Really. Sorry.
We'll deal with you the right way. Okay, so, how many bedrooms?
3. Do you want to have a look?
Well,
Be
Dell,
easier.
you'll have a quick look.
Yeah, I'll have a... Is that okay?
Yeah, fine, I'll let him go. He
Ignore
can
the
go now.
mess.
Don't worry about that.
I'll just have a quick peruse.
So, when did you stop work, Sarah?
Well, I wasn't working really for the whole of last year because I had another problem, which has then been sorted, and then this has come on the back of
You had a
it.
bad time, haven't you?
Really rough time. It's been shit. Really. Sorry.
Don't be silly. If you want to have a cigarette or take some time out, you're very welcome to. All right?
It's been horrible.
All right. It's okay. Don't be silly. Don't be silly. Listen, Sarah. The only reason I'm asking is because we need to look at your circumstances. That determines how we deal with you.
Yeah.
The agents have a duty to enforce the writ, so taking goods could be the only option. Dell goes on a hunt for items of value.
As soon as we gain entry, we're looking. We're asking questions. We're looking for the correct answers, and we're analysing all the time. We're always analysing and seeing what's going on.
JVC. Nice.
Once we've done that, we then make a decision. Again, people's behaviour and how they deal with us reflects on how we deal with them also. So it's the little factors that make that final decision.
I'm looking at your whole picture, and I'm looking to make a decision based on all of it, yeah?
The few goods she has won't cover the debt, but since Sarah's been cooperative, Brian wants to give her another chance.
I'm not prying into your business. It may seem that I am, but you can understand. No, it's fine.
We are prying.
But
I deserve it.
no. But it's just to look at the whole situation. We're happy to set an arrangement for you today.
Okay, thank you. Good.
All right.
Yes, thank you.
I don't think you're going to default it.
The caveat is you don't want to default
No,
it.
because then it ends up coming down on top.
Then it comes back.
It becomes an issue then for us.
Because what we have to explain the formalities to Sarah. If it is defaulted, we can come back and gain entry if we have to.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's going to come to that with you, Sarah.
No, it won't.
Let's set an arrangement. What do you think, Dara?
I'm mindful that the figure that you were paying before, clearly you defaulted on that, which means there's probably not much point going much higher than that.
No.
Shall we do? Should we do 140 a month?
I've never known him to be so polite.
Really?
Excuse me.
Hey.
I tell you, he's brought the best out of me.
Stella.
She has, bless her.
There you go.
Hello, mate. Are you in the office? Can I speak to someone on the case?
Putting Sarah on a new payment plan might not be simple. As she's already defaulted once before, the client might not agree.
Please do. Yeah, on this number, please. Right. Fine. They're just going to try and get hold of the client now.
All they can do is wait.
Where's Bella? Bella? Hello. Hello, baby. All right, mate. Oh. Hello. Oh, bless. So is Bella on any medication after this treatment?
She's absolutely fine now, thankfully. Aren't you?
She's speaking. You talking? Yeah?
You can. Oh.
Hello? Speaking. No problem at all. That's superb. I'll reiterate that as well. Bye-bye. Lovely.
They've agreed to
That's
it.
it.
Thanks for that.
Say it. Let it
No,
out. It's not a problem.
can't.
Yeah?
I'm a well-voiced young lady.
I think you're going to pay this every month
We are,
anyway.
yeah.
So I don't think there's going to be a problem.
No,
Again, if you do and you see it come in, communicate with us.
Okay, yeah.
I'm so glad you've calmed down anyway. I'm happy that you've resolved it with us.
She's not allowed to get up at the table, which is why she's trying to jump up. Bella, come here.
Oh, bless her.
Oh, good girl. There we are. Say hi.
Hello.
Oh. Bella!
She's all right, don't worry. Don't worry.
Get off the table.
She's fine. Hello, mate. Do you want to write it for me? Do you want to write it for me? You can write it for me. It's not a problem. Well, your breath don't smell too bad. Hello.
Oh! Told you. Bella! Enough! I told you.
No, that's-
on you.
I think she's saying thank you as well, I think.
Oh.
Oh, bless her. She's heavy as well. I didn't want to drop her. That's why I was like stuck. All right.
Thanks,
Good luck. Have a good evening.
We will.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye, Bella.
Do you want a photo of her?
Oh, yeah. I want to take one.
Good girl.
Oh, bless her.
Oh. Good girl. No. Gently.
Listen, that's cool. Don't worry. Lovely. Bye-bye. Thank you.
Sarah's been given a second chance.
Look after Mum, all right?
Yeah.
Give her a big cuddle, all right? Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
The test will be if she can stick to it. But if she defaults again, next time, no one will be so understanding. Next time, a dispute between neighbours has serious consequences.
They can't make me sell my house.
They can, but it isn't going to be a 5-minute job.
Brian and Kevin face resistance at a kebab house.
Do you want to give the police a call, Kev? Because it's going to go when I start shutting the shop.
And an eviction turns nasty.
This one, that one, both of 2 persons, they are evil. You are down to hell.
I'm okay with that.
What happens when you get into debt?
I will sue you. You.
And you can't
I'm going to struggle to pay this.
or won't pay it back.
It doesn't matter what you want, sir. Unfortunately, that's the law.
We meet the High Court enforcement agents who are pushed to their limits.
Evil. You have to down to hell.
Well, I'll smash the window then. It's false imprisonment.
Dealing with desperate debtors.
Hello?
In dramatic situations.
You want to stand here like a big man.
Leave it. Talk to me. Talk to
Push me about.
We meet the people who are losing their homes.
I don't know where I'm going to stay for the night.
That's an immediate eviction.
And their possessions.
The desks are going. Everything.
Okay.
Because whatever happens,
High Court enforcement.
if you can't pay, they'll take it away.
According to new reports, evictions in England and Wales are soaring. Statistics released by the Ministry of Justice for the first quarter of 2015 show a rise of over 50% compared to the same period 5 years ago.
Steve Pinner and Paul Bohill are High Court enforcement agents. Together, they have 45 years' experience in the debt recovery industry. Today, they're on their way to southeast London to carry out an eviction.
Okay, this is a writ of possession. It's southeast 6, which is Catford.
The landlord wants to move back into his property and started the eviction process 4 months ago.
Turn right here?
Yep.
But the tenants have refused to leave.
If we pull up here, we can walk down.
This job is going to need all their patience and experience.
When I knock on the door for the first time, I think to myself, what's behind the door? Whether it's somebody pleasant, aggressive, old, young, you just never know until the door opens.
Morning.
What happened? Are you police?
No, High Court enforcement.
The tenant, Theo Mann, and his family have lived here for 5 years.
I just wake up. Oh.
Okay. This letter says that you and everybody else must leave the house.
Leave the house?
Yes. Our job today is to repossess this property.
But how? Okay, sir, you didn't give me any time. You didn't give me notice.
We don't have to give you notice.
Now, I have to say, this country, the United Kingdom, has a human rights.
Sorry, the human rights is a different department. It's nothing to do with us.
Okay, now you come to here.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Yes, you have human rights.
Yeah.
You have the right to live in this country.
Yeah.
You do not have the right to this house. What happens is, you get your emergency stuff together, passports, ID, medication, clothes for a few days, and then you can come back and collect everything else in a few days.
My young children go to outside. At this moment, the children went to school.
Well, you need to...
I just say, you have to think about my human rights. and you have to think about my situation.
I am. I'm saying you should get down to the council and explain to them what's happening.
This country, the government, the United Kingdom,
I'm sorry,
the country,
can I
the
interrupt?
government.
Can I interrupt?
Me.
Can I be interrupted? Because I'm the voice of reason. You've got an hour to get your personal belongings together. If you choose not to leave or make a fuss, we will call the police and you will be ejected into the street. Start packing, please. That's it. Start packing. No, I don't want to discuss it. Start packing.
I feel unwell.
Locksmith. Right, as soon as we've cleared the decks there, you can change the locks.
The landlord, Dr. Huang, is waiting across the street. Paul gives him an update.
The procedure is that we give them an hour to get their personal belongings together. Thinks we're infringing his human rights. I didn't want to go into, well, what about your human rights?
Given a couple hours.
No, 1 hour.
I tidy up something.
There's no need to tidy up. When you leave the house...
So you come here. I show you quickly.
When you leave the house, it doesn't matter.
No, Mike, it's not good.
Finally, Paul and Steve seem to be making progress. But then, the eviction takes an unexpected turn. The landlord has arrived on the doorstep, and the tenant starts making threats.
You shouldn't be here. Okay. Yeah, he's not to be here.
That one is criminal. After this one, I saw that one.
Okay, you need to take that up separately. We're only here involved with this house.
Okay,
that's all.
I tell something. That one, Mr. Go Sai-Wang, he would take a knife, would kill me. I show you the evidence.
Normally, we ask the landlord on an eviction to keep away, because as soon as the tenant sets eyes on the landlord, yeah, it's a possibility or a problem.
When he eventually comes out, he's going to be all upset and angry.
Okay.
And the first one he's going to see is you. So he's going to
The landlord strongly denies Theo Mann's accusations.
Yeah, just... Do you have a car?
He claims the tenant stopped paying rent and started to harass him after they were asked to leave.
And they send a lot of letter, rubbish letters, so accumulates me a personality, work, and everything. As you heard, like it said, I'm a criminal. So make things really, really difficult for me, and it's really stressful to get out as well. So
the landlord, Go Tai-Huang, he is a criminal. You can understand. He would take
the tenant shows Paul a victim support card from the police.
Mr. Go Tai-Huang, he would kill me. Police, no. At this moment,
it's
Go
not my issue.
He is my enemy. Okay.
Are the police dealing with that?
Yeah.
That's fine. That's nothing to do with me then. Thank you. Okay. So, but you have till 1 o'clock to pack and go.
From now, give up 1 hour.
No, that's 1 hour. We've been here half an hour already. Pack.
Please go outside.
No, we're here. We have to stay. We're changing the locks, and we have to stay here.
Okay.
Dr. Huang says he was visited by the police, but they decided not to take action.
There's obviously a lot of drama and emotion involved in this one. It isn't that we're not concerned. We're sympathetic to the cause, full of empathy, all of those things. But once the High Court writ is issued, whatever stands before that's of no consequence to us.
Theo Mann and his partner have finally started to pack.
My family, including young children, my family became homeless with widow on the street.
So, would you like to get your stuff outside? Move everything outside now.
But the tenant is not going without a fight. And this time, his anger is directed at the agents.
I will sue you.
Okay.
You.
Okay.
This guy, he broke United Kingdom law. This guy, I use my human rights. The United Kingdom has human rights. The United Kingdom, this is a human rights country. This guy is illegal. This guy. Okay, come here. Come here,
please.
This guy
Can I
is not a king.
May I ask a question?
I use my human rights to against your power, evil power.
The judge's power.
Where's judge?
Here.
He's written that warrant.
Do you have
the judge?
Okay, no, I asked...
This guy, this is evil.
I asked...
This is evil. You have to down to hell. You down to hell. Including you.
I'm okay.
Paul and Steve must regain control of the situation, or the insults might turn violent.
Whatever you do, don't touch me. I'd like you now to just get off the premises. We're obeying the command of a High Court judge. People can throw at us whatever they think is going to have an effect. Shout all you like. If we were to react to any of it, it would exacerbate the situation.
Both of you, we will lost the job and down to hell and send to you to jail.
Okay.
You think I'm stupid because I opened the door? I don't need to open the door. You are illegal. You will down to hell.
Please speak to your lawyer.
You will down to hell.
Okay. If they're flying off at the handle, and some of them really do, and when I say fly off the handle, I mean go into orbit, they're shouting and raging either in the street or in the house at the top of their voice. We just wait until it subsides, and then we'll try and intervene and talk sense.
Don't say I'm stupid. This guy, powerful here.
Okay, no problem.
For you, I say again, I use my.
Have you got somewhere to go now?
No. Need to bring a van. Definitely become homeless because of you.
Okay, are you going to go to the homeless department of the council?
With 2 small children, Paul and Steve want the family to apply to the council for emergency accommodation.
So once he calms down, take the paper to the council, explain to them everything that's gone on. They will help you. Hopefully they will help you. Good luck.
Take a knife to kill me. I have reported Lewisham police station and the police investigator. I just said.
Several minutes later, Theo Mann is ready to listen to Steve.
Do you want to tell me anything?
To tell you anything? Only that, you know the piece of paper that I gave you? I have been trying to tell you this all the time. Take this to the council. Explain to them what has happened this afternoon, okay? You have children, okay? So you need to take this to the council. You cannot get this piece of paper unless you've been evicted. You have Paul's card. They can call our office. Go to the council. If there's a problem, call us, okay?
Take care.
Okay, let's go. I've had enough.
At least up to say, okay.
Sorry?
However, thank you.
Thank you.
Okay.
Take care.
Finally, the agent's advice has sunk in.
Yes, sir.
We need to say thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome, sir.
Although we've given them the greatest shock of their recent lives, people will still thank us before they go. Since then, he's actually sent emails and so on apologising profusely for his behaviour. So he's actually levelled out.
The family's only hope is that the council will find them somewhere to sleep for the night.
Latest reports from a leading charity show that business debt is on the rise. Last year, over 40,000 sole traders and small business owners contacted their national debt helpline seeking advice.
High Court enforcement agents Brian O'Shaughnessy and Delroy Anglin are on their way to Rochester in Kent. They have a writ to collect a large debt from a sole trader.
What we have is a Peter Murray trading as FM Aviation. All right. The total amount we need to collect initially is £16,908.58.
That's a lot of dough, mate.
Both the company and the individual are named on the writ, so if Peter Murray Fox can't pay, the team can seize business or personal goods to settle the debt.
Well, it's a lot of money, so I'd imagine that he probably will have something.
Well, let's see. We don't know. It could be a shock when we get there. You don't know what it is, you know.
Slow down. 102, 100, 98.
104, right in the corner.
Right in the corner.
There we go.
Oh.
Let's have a look round the back here.
The property is not the sort of house they expected an aviator to live in.
Oh, well. Residential, is it?
Hello, sir. Good afternoon. My name's Delroy Anglin. I'm a High Court enforcement agent for DCBL. I'm looking for Peter Murray, sir. Peter Murray Fox.
Yes.
Is that you, sir?
Yes.
Would you mind opening the door so I can have a word with you about this High Court writ, sir?
Hang on!
Thank you.
He's the old boy, is he? All right, I'll step back, yeah?
Ah, thank you very much, sir. What's happening, sir, is that I'm a High Court enforcement agent, and I'm here to collect £16,908.58, sir.
How much?
£16,908.58.
They don't know what they're talking about.
Well, they know enough to go to court to get a High Court writ, sir.
Well...
So, what are we going to do about this money, then? You know, how's this debt come about?
Because the money is not that much money.
That's my colleague, sir. This is Mr. O'Shaughnessy.
Hello, how are you?
He's a High Court enforcement
Hello,
agent
sir.
as well.
Hello, sir.
What is the story, then, sir?
Well, the answer would be a bit less than £4,000. 16,000 is utterly ridiculous.
What's it about, then? What's happened? You explain to me, because we're here to enforce the debt, sir. So I want to hear what you've got to say about it.
Delroy is a fantastic communicator. He's very good at talking to individuals and making them understand what's going on and why he's there. Once he gets a bee in his bonnet, he won't let it lie, and he'll get to the bottom of it.
What is this you say you owe them for, then? You're saying it's only 4,000. What's that about? What is that?
Well, I haven't paid a lot, but the answer is...
You have to be patient.
I would be 3,000.
But what's it for, though?
Well, I don't know what you're coming from.
Sir.
I do not understand.
OK, let me...
The 16,000 is an outright lie.
I hear what you're saying, sir. OK.
And I will... So I'm going to stick on this.
OK, sir.
You shut the door.
OK, no problem.
I've got a High Court writ, sir, so we need to try and resolve this. Let's focus on the matter in hand, then. How much do you think you'd be able to raise?
I don't know. I don't know.
Where would you be raising it from?
That's a jolly good question. And I don't know the answers.
Well, do you have money, sir, to raise?
No, I don't know. Well, I know what I'd like to do. I'm getting very hungry, which isn't helpful.
Well, no, it doesn't. No.
Would you like to go and eat something?
Yeah.
Would you like to have a cup of tea and have something to eat?
A sweet drink, maybe.
And sort yourself out. No problem at all. We want to sort it out together, don't we?
Well, I'm going to... Look, if you want to follow me through...
All right, let me just talk. What is this, his office? What is
Communal, bro.
Yeah, HMO, is it?
Yeah.
Mr. Fox rents a one-room bedsit with a shared kitchen and bathroom. It appears he owns nothing that will come close to covering the £16,000 debt.
You're renting this place as well, are you?
Yes.
And how do you pay for that, sir? How do you pay the rent here?
Well, at the moment, that's difficult. If I could sort that out, I think I could sort a lot of things out.
Well, you need to start telling me what the situation is.
Mr. Fox still won't admit what the debt is for, but Dell wants an answer.
What is the debt for?
A good question.
So you must know what you owe it for.
Well, I know it's maintenance
Maintenance of what, sir?
of an aeroplane.
I've just don't imagine people having a plane and not being able to afford it, so I suppose it must happen, but that's the first time it's happened to me. Right. From what little I've gathered, he has an aeroplane.
He's got one.
Yes. And it's obviously, the money is obviously concerning the aeroplane. He's all over the place.
If we can get this paperwork, I'm going to go.
We can't get the aeroplane.
Correct.
If he still owns it, they've probably impounded it.
He's not being clear, though. This is the problem.
Where's the documentation for your aeroplane?
Before they can seize the plane, they need to see proof Mr. Fox still owns it.
Did you buy the plane? How have you acquired the plane?
How did I acquire the plane? That cost me a fair bit because the man who sold it to me did it.
Dell finds a solicitor's letter with details of the hangar where the plane has been kept.
It was on there. I told you to read it. Hangar, whatever it is, wherever it is.
Is the plane still at Hangar 513 at the airport, sir?
God only knows, frankly.
When was the last time you visited there?
Well, not having a motor car, at least 2, if not 3 years.
OK,
I don't know what you're going to do, but I'm going to try and have some lunch.
Well, I'll tell you what, I've got your phone number, OK? We'll phone you, all right?
Thank you very much, Mr. Fox.
Right, bye.
With £16,000 at stake, Brian and Dell decide to leave Mr. Fox. They want to try and seize the plane to offset the debt. But first, they need to find it. They call the hangar where it was last seen.
We wanted to see if there was a plane there.
Can you give me the name of the person? Yes, please.
Yes, it's a Peter Murray Fox.
Oh, yes, indeed. Yes, Mr. Fox. Yes, he does have an aeroplane here.
Oh, he does?
Yep.
And can I confirm it's in hangar 513?
Well, it's not actually in the hangar, but it's outside, yes.
Brian and Dell head for the airport.
They're seizing a plane. Could you imagine?
A plane. Have you ever seen anything like this?
Never stop.
The team know the plane is there, but have no idea what type it is or what condition it's in.
I'll see what it's like, this plane. The thing is, I ain't got a clue what it is. It could be a toy plane.
It could be a wingless job. Still,
it's come through the barriers.
We're just literally coming through the barriers. Oh, excellent stuff. We'll see you shortly then. Thank you.
After chatting to the airport staff, they locate the plane. But will its value cover the £16,000 debt?
Ah, look at that, mate.
Right, is that it?
It's nice, isn't it?
It's one thing seeing it on paper, but when you actually go there and see the plane, it's I can't really explain it. I was quite excited.
It's bigger than I thought.
Yeah. Wow.
The plane is a twin-engine four-seater.
But I am absolutely gobsmacked that he's actually physically got a plane that looks, for all intents and purposes, in working order.
I was talking to some of the guys there, and they said if they spend a few quid on it, it'd be worth about £35,000.
Selling the plane would clearly cover the debt. But Brian hopes that seizing it may force Mr. Fox to pay.
It's the last course of action to sell it. If we can get some payment from him to resolve it, we'd rather do that than auction it or sell it. So I want him to understand that.
All that's left is for the agents to secure the asset.
So this is the first time I've done this.
It just goes to show that we'll seize anything if it's an asset, if you owe money.
Brian and Dell turned detective to get the result they wanted.
An independent study by a national law firm has found that disputes between neighbours are on the rise across the UK. Summer 2015 was expected to be the worst on record.
Cold Norton, Essex. High Court enforcement agents Paul Bowhill and Steve Pinner are on their way to serve a writ on a couple.
9/11.
Stuart Howells and Dawn Butler owe their next-door neighbour £11,000 after a bitter dispute went to court. Arguments began when the couple started a koi fish business from home.
I don't know where the front door is.
If they can't pay today, the writ allows the agents to take possessions away to offset the debt.
I'm Paul Bowhill, I'm a High Court enforcement agent. Okay. There's a debt here to Mrs. Townsend.
It's just round the corner.
Is it?
Yeah, Miss Townsend's just round the corner.
No, but the debt is against you. Stuart Howells and Dawn Butler.
Oh, right, OK.
Do you know what's that to do with? It's quite a substantial lump of money. And that's a copy of the writ.
We went to court last year, and what we were doing, we were just selling fish as a small little family-run business.
Yeah.
And it ended up in court.
So what was she trying to stop you trading from here?
Having people come round to buy fish.
Oh, right.
Out of that, sir.
Yes, I understand.
She didn't want anybody on the driveway. She came out of her bungalow.
How did it run up to this sort of money?
You tell me.
The legal dispute was settled out of court, but the claimant, Mrs. Pat Townsend, won a judgment for costs, and the defendants are now responsible for 75% of her legal fees.
Can I ask a really silly question?
Absolutely.
This is a High Court judgment. Can you pay us?
Not at the moment, I can't.
No. Because essentially, that's going to be the question that will be asked.
OK.
Well,
I don't know where we go from here, to be fair.
With Stuart unable to pay, Paul and Steve can start to seize goods.
What I'm inclined to do, then, is to... I'll just explain it. We're seizing all the cars here. And that's like a... That might be £4 grand, won't it?
Yeah.
The S-Type's probably worth 2.
The cars alone won't cover the £11,000 debt. So the team moves on to another asset, the fish. Koi carp can be worth thousands of pounds each.
There's 40 koi carp.
Well, 39. Because one of them's dead.
Yeah.
That one there.
He wants to take that one out.
But seizing fish is a risky business. If they don't survive, the asset is worthless.
So we're not going to do the fish?
There's no signs of an intensive, profitable business there, so there's nothing else that we could reasonably put our name on.
Paul wants to get this debt settled today, but the assets here won't cover £11,000.
See you shortly. I reckon 20 minutes, half an hour.
He goes next door to see the claimant, Pat Townsend.
Is it all right if I sit down?
Pat's son, Danny, has been supporting his mum through the dispute.
Me and Danny went up there and we said, you know, you can't do this.
Getting out of hand, wasn't it?
Yeah.
You know, blocking up the driveway with cars coming round. And if we'd have left it, it'd have just turned into like a garden centre, wouldn't it?
It's a shame, really.
It's just like family disputes,
It is a
neighbours
shame,
disputes,
you
yeah.
know.
While their neighbours say they can't pay, Pat believes they own a major asset, another house.
How do you know there's another property?
Because she mentioned because when they first moved in, we were friendly, and she mentioned she rents it out.
Now, one of the possibilities here, you could put a charging order on the property.
A charging order is a legal judgment that holds the debt against the value of the defendant's property. So if Stuart and Dawn's other house is sold, Pat would be paid in full.
If we can't get a sensible agreement, it's going to be very serious for them, because something as bad and as big as this has probably never hit them before. OK, so we'll go back into battle.
Paul and Steve head back to try and convince the debtors to pay up. Stuart's partner, Dawn, has arrived home.
You're Dawn?
I am Dawn,
Hello,
yes.
Dawn.
Sorry.
I'm Paul.
Got shakes.
Let's go inside.
Okay.
My visit here is official, so the court order's been made, which actually says, in short terms, pay up or else. So, I am the enemy, and I'm here to collect the money. Let's take the worst case scenario. This court order is for, like, near enough £12,000. Have you got a reasonable proposal to settle it at that figure?
No.
Right.
I mean, my house, I've got a house...
We put the house up for sale.
This house or his house? Yeah.
So potentially when that sale goes through, I'll give her the money there. But that's my retirement.
As Stuart and Dawn can't pay, using a charging order to secure the debt on Stuart's other property may be the only way that the debt will be settled. But if the sale of this second house doesn't raise enough cash, the couple could be forced to sell the home they live in too.
Supposing it was this house, just talk about this house for a minute. It sits there, but if they choose to shake the tree, they could eventually force the sale of the property. The real problem in this, Stuart, is that you might not have any choice in the matter overall. But it is, I'm sorry, Dawn, but it is that serious. All right.
They can't make me sell my house.
They can. But it isn't going to be a 5-minute job. No. Dawn, I know you're not pleased to see me.
I'm over the moon to see you. Thank you.
The couple now face having charging orders placed on both of their houses. Paul goes back to see Pat Townsend.
And I would do both properties.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's just on the assumption that there might not be sufficient equity in the other property.
Yeah.
So you need both.
Yeah.
You've got to understand, I don't ask you to or expect you to understand how we work, but because we've done what we've done today, it's put tremendous pressure on them.
Tell you what, though, that's nothing compared to the pressure they've put on my
No, I understand.
Paul and Steve have done as much as they can to resolve this complicated case.
But the fact that we've been here today, we've done what we've done, it's a huge pressure. It's a really big pincer movement.
For Stuart and Dawn, the clock is ticking. If they can't find a way to pay, they could be forced to sell their home.
I'll be glad when it's all over, to be honest, and we can just get back to a normal life. Yeah, you've had
I
five...
don't even know what a normal life is anymore.
Nah, exactly. We'll have someone that's a little bit jealous, that's all it is. There you are. There's nothing I can do about it.
It's been reported that debt could damage the recovery of the UK economy. And it's businesses not paying their creditors on time that's to blame. 1 in 5 companies go bust because of delayed or unpaid invoices.
Brian O'Shaughnessy and Kevin Stokes are driving to Bournemouth.
What have we got next, Kim?
We've got Surrey Gold Limited.
They have a High Court writ to collect a debt of over £4,000 from a business that failed to pay consultancy fees. The company seems to be based at the address of a restaurant called Passa.
Done a little bit of digging on the company. The company's still active.
Yeah.
From what it looks like, could be a Turkish restaurant.
Yeah.
Yeah, Passa. Told you it was Passa. There it is.
Where?
167 in front of you.
The business must pay today, or the writ empowers Brian and Kevin to seize equipment to cover the debt. Sarigul's director is Halil Sarigulu.
Hello. I need to speak to Halil. Halil? Halil, sir. I need to speak to Halil.
Halil?
Yeah.
Sorry, he's not here. He's in Swindon.
Yeah. Should we go back and talk? Thank you, sir. Thank you.
The team needs to speak to someone connected to the business.
No problem.
The company that's operating out of here is Surrey Gold Limited, yes?
Yeah.
OK. They've been taken to the High Court. There's a balance outstanding that needs to be paid today, sir, and that is £4,163.
4,100?
Yeah. Did you know about this debt?
I know about this, yes.
Yeah. How do you know about this court case?
This court case, because I've received a letter. I told Halil.
Did you open the letter?
Halil asked me to open it, yeah.
So Halil asked you to open a letter for him?
Yeah. Halil's English is not very good.
Fine.
Can you open it, read it to me?
Do you want to speak to Halil and just let him know we're here and we need to get it dealt with today, sir?
Today? He's not here today.
OK. Do you want to give him a phone call and just let him know?
We'll get it sorted out. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you. Thank you.
Hello.
He's obviously filling in what he wants him to say.
You want to speak to him?
Yeah, just my colleague will speak to you.
Hello, sir. My name is Kevin Stokes. I'm a High Court enforcement agent. You need to pay £4,163.74, or we have to remove goods from the premises today, sir. I can't give you any time whatsoever, sir. We're here with a writ of control, so you can either pay it now or we have to take control of goods, sir.
Okay, if it's past the other man, I thought I said it.
No problem at all. He wants to talk to you. Yeah, sorry. Guy talks perfect English. He opened the letter up for him because he don't speak too long. Yeah.
The agents think that Mehmet is connected with the running of the business.
Are you the person that needs to sort this out?
I am not the person, but I can, help both sides.
Are you the owner of the company?
I am not the company. I am owner of the business.
Freehold.
Yeah,
you have the freehold for the building?
And the business.
You're the owner of you're the owner of Surrey Gold?
No, not Surrey.
Unfortunately, a lot of businesses we walk into are a web of different companies. They make it very, very hard for us to try and pinpoint the exact company that's there. A lot of our work is detective work, and we'll need to make whatever checks we need to make to establish who is actually operating out of that business.
If you can get me the business, rates,
yeah,
Give me the business rates. I'll have a look at your business rates.
Business rate?
Yeah, from the council.
Business rate, I don't have it.
Okay.
Who pays it?
Halil pays it, Sarugil.
For the agents, it's crucial evidence. If Halil pays the business rates, he is responsible for the restaurant, and they can enforce the writ here.
He needs to pay it. The last alternative that we have to do is remove goods from the premises, you see, and I don't want to do it. You've got your customers in here, you understand?
And the goods don't belong to Halil.
Who do they belong to?
They belong to me.
The next stage is for the agents to start seizing goods, unless Mehmet can prove they're his.
OK, now we need to see separate receipts for these goods.
I don't need to show you separate receipt for the shop. I can show you the receipt from the bank that I bought the business with all the equipment.
OK, we'll have a look at the paperwork. We'll have a look. We'll have a look, sir.
Whoever's claiming that the assets belong to them, it's their responsibility to prove that to us. It's not the other way around. We don't have to prove to them that they own their goods. They need to prove that to us.
If we can do that now, sir, because obviously we need to carry on with what we need to do, sir.
Okay.
Let's get Halil.
Paperwork is at home.
OK, do you want to shoot home and grab it then?
Yeah, I'll go and get it.
Thank you very much, sir. I'm being lied to.
No, of course.
He's the one who owes the money, man, I'm telling you.
Who?
Him.
Yeah?
Yeah, he's got Halil running this front as a front.
Brian and Kevin give Mehmet time to provide proof that he owns the kitchen equipment. But in the meantime, they start making an inventory of the goods.
Samik, that's a dishwasher, isn't it? Yeah.
Some of the restaurant workers are not happy at the presence of the High Court enforcement agents.
That's worth a fortune.
The dough mixer, isn't it? Mixer. What?
What's wrong? You upset?
My customer is for you.
Halil should have paid his debts then, shouldn't he? If Halil paid his debts, we wouldn't be here.
I don't case Halil not pay.
Well, I do.
OK, that's not our fault, is it?
Don't be angry. No. I'll tell you what, in a minute, I'll sit with your customers. Do you want me to do that? I've been nice and I've come back here. I'll shut your shop in a minute if you want. Do you want me to do that instead? There you go. It's not his business, though. I don't know why this guy's getting upset. It's not his business.
I suppose coffee's out of the question.
After half an hour, Mehmet returns.
Yeah, but so much of it goes on, that's the problem.
I'll find them at home.
He can't provide any documents to prove the goods are his.
I don't know, where did I put the paper?
It's a lie, isn't it? Shut the shop, start listing and remove. Yeah?
You
and then
can't do nothing.
Yes, I can. Well, we'll see, yeah?
You can't do nothing.
We'll see, we'll see.
The agents are ready to remove goods, but tensions are running high in the restaurant, so the team need backup.
Do you want to give the police a call, Kev? Tell them to get here because it's going to go when I start shutting the shop.
My name's Kevin Stokes. I'm a High Court enforcement agent.
You can't do nothing.
We'll see.
You will see. Let's see what happens.
So we'll let the police come and then we'll sort it out, yeah?
We're in the premises. We believe as soon as we start to take control of the goods, they're going to try and stop us. Just rather it go peacefully than we think it might kick off. OK, I'm going to need to start doing list of goods, OK?
Until now, the diners have been unaware of the troubles at the business. But now, Kevin is heading out to the front of the restaurant to wait for the police.
It's not up to you. It's not up to you.
Why it's not?
Yeah. The police will be here soon, OK? So don't concern yourself. You just end up getting yourself in trouble, OK?
I don't want.
Pay the bill and we'll go.
I don't want.
OK, it doesn't matter what you want, sir. Unfortunately, that's the law.
What started as a simple business debt collection is about to turn into a battle of wills.
Hiya.
Now Brian and Kevin must get a payment or seize the restaurant equipment.
If he wants to show me that these goods are his, no problem. I'll look at his documentation. If it all matches, I'll leave it. But if he hasn't shown me it,
I haven't got it.
Then I'm going to continue because you can't provide it. Cool.
They have to do their job. You, unfortunately, can't get your hands on the documentation you say you have.
You have 14 days. 14 days. Once we remove the goods, you have 14 days to appeal it.
Put your hands down. Do I do your hand thing?
Calm yourself, OK? Calm yourself down. I'm explaining to you.
No,
OK?
don't explain.
I'm not being aggressive to you. I'm explaining
Don't
to you.
talk anymore. I want to continue now. Let's go shut up the shop then.
Sorry, sir. Sorry, sir. Excuse me.
I don't want to talk to you. It's just difficult.
The agents have had enough. They have over £4,000 to collect, and they have police protection. They're now ready to apply the pressure.
OK, we're going to need to shut your shop. We've got to seize the assets inside, take control of the assets inside.
I don't want anyone in. I'm seizing all your goods. I don't know one in here anymore.
The agents hope the threat of closing the shop will trigger a payment.
No one else in. No one else in. I'm taking control of your goods, yeah.
Sometimes you have to show your intent of what you're going to do and let them see the reality of what may occur.
No one else in. Pardon? Please don't swear at me. If you don't like it, you can leave too, yeah? All right? Start stacking up, mate.
No money is being offered, so the agents start stacking chairs, ready to be removed.
It's on its way. It could be an hour, it could be half an hour. You know, we don't want to take anything from their shop. That's the last thing we want to do. But they have to understand that they have to pay it. It's a battle of wits. It's a battle of wits.
With the agents piling on the pressure, the reality of the situation finally starts sinking in for Mehmet.
Trying to help.
Okay, I understand.
But you're making it very difficult for yourself and for myself.
Okay, so I don't want to make it difficult. That's why we stayed in the back and was quiet at the first, okay? Because we tried to do it discreetly, okay? But we're left with no option. If you can get the payment, I would love to wait for you.
I can provide you £1,000. I've got £800, but I'm gonna collect another 200 from people I know. Okay?
Yeah, no, I understand. You're helping each other.
Yeah.
He makes an offer, but the team wants at least a third of the total debt to stop the action today.
Let's see if we can negotiate, okay? If we can negotiate and it can be paid, we'll leave.
1,500's fine. That's the lowest amount, yeah?
You get £1,500.
Yeah? Listen. 1,500 is a lot better than 4,000,
We're
yeah?
gone, and he can pay the rest. He can pay the rest at another time.
Yeah, credit card Send the card button.
Debit card only, sir.
Debit card only.
The pressure has worked.
From what it looks like, could be coming to a close here. The atmosphere's now changed because he realises goods could go from here today.
After almost 2 hours at the restaurant, Mehmet has come up with the money to pay a third of the debt.
Put your pin in, please, sir, and press enter.
As there's still money outstanding, the agents have taken control of the goods. The restaurant can now reopen, but the owners can't sell or remove any of the equipment inside.
Thank you, officers.
I'm happy with that.
That'll do, won't it? Starters. It's a chunk of it gone. So if we have to come back, then it's only that again to find, isn't it?
We don't pay the rest in 48 hours. I'll be back there again. It's up to him. But we'll wait and see. But I like that one.
Yeah.
It's bloody hot in there as well, mate. It's baking. Bloody baking. I think I lost about 3 stone in there, mate.
No, I didn't.
Yeah.
Next time.
Hello?
An eviction turns sour.
This one could kick off.
And there's a surprise find for Paul.
Oh dear. What's that? Cannabis farm. Full scale. Don't breathe it too deeply.